guys, welcome back. Today we are doing another one that was very requested, which is fennel. Super excited to talk to you about it. It's been very helpful for both of us.
Yes.
So fennel essential oil comes from the fennel seed, which they crush up and then steam distill. It can be used all three ways, so topically, aromatically, and internally, although I think internally is probably the most common, but it can be used all three ways. If you're going to use it topically, if you have sensitive skin, use a little bit of caution and either dilute or put it somewhere that's less sensitive, like the bottoms of your feet. Super great for that though. And then also, if you are epileptic, just a note, you're going to want to use some caution here, maybe talk to a healthcare provider or something, but it's not generally recommended for those who are epileptic. If you're pregnant, you can use it, but you again are going to want to use some caution.
Yes.
So there's our little disclaimer.
Yes. Really, if you're epileptic, avoid it unless you've talked to your doctor.
Yeah.
So, the great thing about fennel is it is the superstar for supporting your digestive system. So it is something that you would use if you have an upset stomach. It will help support you in that area. If you need help in supporting regular bowel movements, you can use fennel. If you have occasional gas, grab the fennel. If you have discomfort after overeating, good for that as well. So fennel is good it is literally the superstar for your digestive system. So if you have digestive issues, remember fennel. That'll be your go-to.
Yeah. Whenever we go traveling, we take it because you never know what could happen when you're traveling.
Yes, what you're eating, that kind of stuff. So yes, it is definitely a good one for that.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And along those lines, with being able to support your physical digestion on a more emotional level, it also can help you digest life experiences or different knowledge that you come in contact with. So especially if you've gone something that's one of those things that you're finding yourself saying, like, oh, I can't wrap my head around this, or something along those lines. This can be an oil that can help you digest those experiences and that knowledge. And then it also supports processing of emotional aggravation that can also manifest as the digestive issues. So I don't know if you've ever noticed that in your own life where something happens and then it manifests physically. So this will just kind of help you get in front of that.
I think we've all seen that, right?
Yeah.
Makes you sick to your stomach or that kind of stuff. So, yeah.
So just getting ahead of that.
Yeah, perfect. It also is an energizer to bring life to like sluggish desires, something that you're wanting to do, but you maybe have a little bit of that weariness. And it can help to embolden a sense of responsibility. So that can be a powerful tool if you need that in your life. So
I'm thinking like teenagers.
Right, that's what I was thinking. Never have I dealt with those.
Oh, I was perfect.
Yes, you were great. Most of the time. And in addition to that, it helps support a healthy respiratory system. So we talked about digestive system, and you could use it internally. You could also use it topically. And for your respiratory system, obviously you could use it topically in that area, or you could use it aromatically. Breathe it in and it will help support your respiratory system. So great for helping in that.
Yeah, with respiratory stuff, aromatically is a great targeted support.
Yes.
That's where it's going.
That's where it's going. Yep.
So it's perfect.
Yes.
So again, internally, it can also help support healthy blood sugar levels. So if that's something that you are wanting to keep an eye on. It also supports your cleansing and detoxing pathways. So if you are needing a little extra support in that way, which most of us probably are, I don't think all of us realize how many things we come in contact with that our bodies need to cleanse and detox from. So probably for everyone, it will support those pathways, which is fantastic.
Especially if you travel outside the country,
right.
You might need it to help support those pathways.
Yes.
Yes.
It's also great for supporting adequate levels of breast milk if you are breastfeeding. So with my first son, it was actually one that I use semi-frequently. I made a little roller blend bottle recipe that I could roll on topically after breastfeeding. You don't want to apply it right before they eat because you don't want them to like eat it. But
I wouldn't like the taste
I
anyway.
probably wouldn't like it. But yeah, so you can roll it on topically after a nursing session to help with that breast milk supply being adequate. And you can also take it internally for that same purpose. So I can vouch that it does help.
Yeah, I was going to say, speaking from experience, so thank goodness that she had that to use to help in that regard.
Yeah,
so yeah, it also can help support individuals in listening to the subtle messages of the body. And so if that's something that you're like, hey, I want to listen to my inner self, it can help in supporting that. So, and then our fun fact on this one is kind of interesting. In the ancient times, ancient Egyptians and the Romans, they would award garlands of fennel as praise to the victorious warriors because fennel was believed to bestow strength, courage, and longevity. And so, hey, if you're looking for those things, maybe you want to try fennel.
Got an oil for you.
We do. So, and as always, we love having you guys here. Thank you so much for being a part of this and for listening to all our fun stuff about essential oils, and hopefully it's helping you to use them more and to use them in a better way.
Yes.
So
yes, absolutely. We're so hopeful that you guys are getting a lot of benefit out of these. I mean, I know we are as we dive in, and we obviously have things we know, but we always find things we didn't know before, and we hope you guys are finding the same thing. So thank you very much for being here with us. As always, don't forget to give us a like if you like this video, comment anything you want to see or any suggestions about the videos. Don't forget to subscribe. We'd love for you to know what's coming up next.
Yeah, thanks
for being here.
Bye.